morning, Ramon. Good morning, Team Steam. So it looks like we had another night of winners via the chat. All I see is winners in there, and that's what we're here to do. Pick more winners here today. So hopefully Team Steam has come with their notes, their ideas, their stats, so we can build some awesome consensus here today. How are you, Ramon?
Well, great, Mindy. We're just, 27 hours away from the real NCAA tournament, but we did see two teams advance yesterday in, different styles of games, certainly, but exciting games nonetheless. And of course, we do have other college basketball action today, but two more play-in games, a featured attraction, I would think, on today's schedule. And we have some NBA, we have some NHL. Maybe we'll even touch on some World Baseball Classic. I'm watching right now, Mindy, an exciting game. I don't know if anybody's checking it out. This is an elimination game. The winner gets, an all-expense paid trip to Florida. But right now, it could be an upset. Cuba, nearly a $3 favorite, leading 4-3 right now. Top of the eighth inning. Australia has two men on and one out. So if you're not watching already and you want some exciting sports action, there you go. Don't turn us off. Just keep it on your big screen, maybe. But this is an elimination game, and they're in the top of the eighth inning, and could be an upset here. Australia with a great chance to rally here against Cuba. Man, you talk about an upset here. We think of Cuba. They love their baseball, but sports mad Australia. It would be upset according to the odds, but I think everybody knows Australia's got great sports talent. And, a strikeout. So two down here in the top of the eighth. But enough of the play-by-play. Mindy, let's say hello to everyone in the chat as we get ready. I do see lots of talk of winners yesterday. That big hockey card, man, there was some wild. The Canadians, they decide to show up when you don't need them to. And other exciting action yesterday. The Rangers getting the win. The Lightning yesterday. Hello to Team Steam. Ferner's here today. He had the Cavs. Ron's here. Hello, Ron. How about the Bucks? It doesn't matter who they're playing.
Right? I mean, what were we all worried about, right?
Who's going to stop them right now at this point? I would, it just doesn't even seem to matter, does it? Mindy, maybe we can chat about this as well as we say hello to everyone. I don't know how many people have signed up yet. I'll put it in the Discord, though. Our bracket challenge, I've pretty much filled it out. I haven't hit the,
submit.
Yeah. Because, I don't know. There could be a little strategy, a little gamesmanship involved. How are you going to approach it, you guys? How are you approaching the Morning Steam bracket challenge? I would think that, I don't want to give away any of my secrets.
Right. Ancient secrets. But yeah, I haven't checked everyone's bracket to see if it works yet. Again, I'm the one that I wait until everything comes in, take my time on it, right? Hopefully I'm making the right moves as I go. So we'll definitely go ahead and check it out.
Oh, Ziggy's here. Where you been, Ziggy? Good to see you here. Brent Cook looking at the Anteaters today. Here's Latifa, all hail. And here's Tyrone here today. Brent maybe looking at the Kings today. And Tyrone Coleman, want to say hello to Tyrone today. Welcome. Good to have you. Dave is here today. He likes Zach to have a big game. And Walk This Way is here. Okay, yeah, we'll try to figure that out. Maybe we'll put it. Maybe we can do it, Mindy. I think one more in the Discord down to the bottom because it's gone up.
Sure.
Maybe we'll do it again.
Yeah, I can probably do that right now. I have it
Hello
up here.
To Bo.
Link. Go to the Discord. Where's my Tony's picks? There it is. Morning Steam. All right, let's try it out here. All right, I just posted it in the Discord. So you should be able to
Bo is
just
here
click on it.
today.
Otherwise, I would just say maybe go ahead and try to create an account on CBS Sports and then add the link after. I think that worked in the last scenario there. So we'll check it out.
Oh, and Ron said Bo did apply for Tony's picks.
All
Uh,
right.
I have a feeling that, one of the toughest things to do. It seems easy to get on here every day, Mindy, but it's not. I mean, just like everybody, right? Good days, bad days at work, whatever. You don't want to get up, you don't want to go to work, you want to, but Bo's out there doing videos. I think he'll be
That's right.
perfect, hopefully Bo becomes part of the team. That'd be awesome. Hello to Neil today. Carenzo is here today. Latifa had a great night on the ice, she said. How about
She's
that?
still probably bet on Ottawa.
Well, that was quite a game. We had a winner there with the total over with Team Steam. So see who else we got. Thomas Lewis is here today. He looks like he got his bracket in.
All right. I mean, like I said, I think everyone is good so far. I'll check it out and make sure that we get in.
Blake is here. Marcellus is here today. Good to see you guys. And I would like to say hello to Luna Lover. And trying to figure out Luna's little link there. I don't know if you see it or Luna. I'm interested in that. Got that little link on there, like she's linked up to. I'm not sure what's going on there, but that's neat. Oh, okay. Luna, I believe, is watching. Okay, I got it now. Mindy, I'll tell you about it later.
Yep,
Yes.
I think so.
Maybe one of your subscribers. Yes.
That's exactly what it is. Yeah.
I get it now. We have some new features here going on. So hello to Luna. Very nice. Great to have you. Ron says Alabama's going to win it all. Kong had a big night last night. Hello to Kong.
That's awesome to hear.
Doubles is here today.
Doubles turned sideways. What happened?
Oh, I don't. Oh, okay.
This picture went.
All right, yeah. So over there on the CBS, I'm on CBS already. I don't know if you guys like the CBS Sportsline website. I think it's pretty good for sports betting.
That's where we do all of our fantasy, sports on my end over here. So
I think they do just as good a job as any of those other major, like the Action. What I'm talking about. We don't talk about it too much, but. You know what? Part of handicapping, Mindy, is, well, it might be boring, but to me, it's a lot of content. I mean, it's a lot of, just looking at reports and stories. Sometimes the most important things to me aren't necessarily stats either. I mean, a lot of times it's coaches' quotes and things like that. So, C. James is here today. Hello.
Good morning.
Lucky Power.
An AC unit? Who's doing that at this time of day? Oh, I guess it could be lots of folks working so far. Other people, I guess, start their day in a different way, huh?
Well, we just figure everyone's living high off the hog here, right. Winners. All right. Yeah. Good morning to everybody. Let's go over also to Tony'sPicks.com. We got to take care of some business here and talk about our website, Tony'sPicks.com, where we have our premium picks. We're going to give you a bunch of free winners here in just a moment, but our job here at Tony'sPicks.com is our premium picks. These are absolutely our best picks. I don't know about you, Mindy. When I go through the card, I try to pick a bunch of winners for this show, but right. I do take my best picks, and I'm like, these are the premium picks. These aren't going to be on the show. These aren't going to be in a Discord. These are going to be hidden behind a paywall, quite honestly. And, well, take a look over at Tony'sPicks.com and see who's on top of the Tony again. Well, what can you do?
All he does is win. That's it. All he does is win.
Tony's hot, red hot right now over the
Right.
last 30 days as well. You see there, it takes me 3 times the volume to keep up with Tony. So he's clicking right now at a real red hot rate. 4-0 again, another perfect day for Tony T yesterday. Also, Hollywood Sam, a couple of winners, probably a big volume, profitable day. That's all that matters.
Right.
Welcome also to Nick Vartini, part of our new team. We'll probably get into that a little bit later about what's going on, but we'll let Tony handle that. But hello and welcome to Nick. If you hear this out here, shout out. 1-0 yesterday. Good job. And Ben, a couple of winners yesterday as well for the last 7 days. Tony's right there. He's on top of the 7-day leaderboard and also right there with me on top of the 30-day leaderboard.
That's
Mindy
right.
and I and Morning's team. Yep, nearly $6,400 of profit this year in just $100 plays. So your mileage may vary. You might be betting a little bit more than that. Tony's got a powerhouse 3-pack today of premium plays. They're all in NCAA basketball tonight. So get on board with Tony's premium picks over there. And I've got a pick coming up, Mindy, right there. You'll see it in the World Baseball Classic. This one's going to be in the game that starts in about 3 hours. So pick out my $15 discount best bet in the WBC. Tim Irwin has his pick in college basketball, his $15 play. Tiffany has a 7-pack of college basketball today. And Mindy's got a 3-pack today over at Tony'sPicks.com. And also you see Ben there. He has a 3-pack in the NBA. But Mindy, 3-pack in the NBA. We know we've got this very light hockey card today of 4 games and also college basketball. What do you got?
Yeah, so only came up with one winner on the premium side for the NHL. I actually have, I think, only 3 in NBA. I thought I had another one, but I scratched it off, so that's all fair game here for the morning's team. And then I currently have 4 plays in college basketball there as well. So ready to go, 9 plays total.
All right, keep the winning going with Mindy Hahne over at Tony'sPicks.com. Click on the All Cappers tab, find the handicapper of your choice, and then get signed up and use that promo code TonyT at checkout. Save 20% off all of our premium pick packages. Of course, you can get our morning steam picks over there as well. If you missed the show, don't want to watch the show for some reason, or just going to be away and you don't want to miss out on those picks, having to go back and watch the show and scroll through and everything, you can subscribe to them, and Mindy and I benefit from that, and thank you very much. So appreciate everyone for tuning in. Just say hello to a few more people. Verley is here. He's also hard at work.
Right.
Tim Chichidi is here. TJ watches I think I don't know that the CBS sports show, that's always pretty much on one until the action starts. But I mean, that's just an all day. Usually I've got, horse racing channel up. I've got YouTube videos playing and, and
Ramon
CBS.
is a giant sponge of sports knowledge, I tell you.
Yeah,
well, that's what I have Vicky back here too. I haven't seen him in a while. City is working, right?
Yes, hello. Yeah, Ziggy is here today. So Brent says Lakers beat the Rockets, and boy, these Lakers, Mindy, you keep going with them, and they keep winning, and I keep wanting to doubt them for some reason. Without
I don't blame you.
AD is going to be taking rest today, but they're playing the Rockets on a back-to-back, so we'll talk about that game. Maybe we should get rolling on the picks. We got 4 dozen in here. Not sure if we'll set a record with today's card, but
you never know. You never know. People could be excited about the Fairleigh Dickinson matchup.
Yes. In fact, if I ever needed medical supplies, I would immediately think of Fairleigh Dickinson. I think that's what Fairleigh Dickinson was famous for. I'm not. I remember one day FDU. What do they do there? But I know he was in the Army, and he specialized in medical equipment. That's about all I know about Fairleigh Dickinson. Anybody else want to set me straight? They can. Scott Smart is here today, and he's got some hockey news for us right away. Blake says like and smash.
That's right. Get that
Okay.
done. What are we up to? About 6? That's what it looks
Yeah,
like.
well, like the chat says, we never get enough of those. So,
Right.
I know I always, I'm not the best at telling people to do that, but you guys remind me to do it. So please like and smash. All right, let's get rolling with the picks. We don't have a huge show, I guess, today, but we'll get it started.
Here we go.
With the free picks rundown.
Complimentary free picks.
Yeah, they're free, but you guys got picks too. We want to see them.
That's right.
Move to the top of the ninth here. Australia's down to their final 3 outs. All right, let's get rolling. We'll start off with the Grizzlies and the Heat. The Grizzlies are favored, or sorry, the Grizzlies are favored. The Heat are favored. Well, maybe the Grizzlies could be favored, but the Heat's are favored. The Heat's favored by 4, and the total has gone up here a notch to 220.
I'm going to go ahead and take the over in this one. Grizzlies 3-0, putting up 115. Heat 2-1, putting up about 117. If I kind of take a look at just the basic, the minimum, right, of their combined last 3, that's sitting at 223 there already. I know the Heat play good defense, but the over is 7-3 in the Grizzlies' last 10 versus a team with a winning record, and 4-1 to the over in the last 5 overall. I'll take it.
All right, Mindy's going to take the over here with the Grizzlies and the Heat. Blake is going to be with you on this one. I think Ferner and I are going to be on the same page, and Neil says the Heat should never be favored. And well, I know what he's saying. Certainly we can find some spots for him, but I just doesn't feel like this is the one for me. I think Memphis can have a good game here. Go in there and win. Look, we saw the news not factor in this game because Ja Morant is not back yet, but we saw the news will be no charges will be filed, blah blah. Look, we knew no charges probably should be filed. The only thing we're charging him with is stupidity. Get Ja back. I mean, you could do sensitivity training or whatever as you're playing. We want to see Ja back. I'm tired of making fun of him a little bit. I'm sure everyone is. He should be in the lineup. There's no crime just because he was sitting there. I mean, I don't know if you saw the picture, Mindy, in the strip club, the money all over the floor, the hot, strip.
All the things you should never do on Instagram.
No, I don't know. Maybe, hey, some people could make a fortune if they put that on their Instagram, but this guy's already got a fortune. But he's got the bodyguard watching him. He's got the stripper on the lap. The money's all over the place. He's got it on the couch, the floor, I don't even know. It's like he's in one of those champagne rooms or whatever. But maybe that was just another night. Maybe that was called like Tuesday or something.
Right.
TJ says the under, I think, though, in this one. Oh, yeah, I mean, Mindy's calling for that over. We know Memphis is pretty solid under right now, but we shall see. But, yeah, I'm on the Grizzlies here. Miami 10-24 now against the spread. At home, 16-32 as a favorite. Feels like every time they fail against the spread, we're adding 2 losses to their total. It feels like these numbers are so bad. Right. But Ziggy says he is leaning Heat here in this one. Ferner was on the Grizz. I think we covered that. I think I covered their picks. I mean, I just want to make sure I don't want to miss anybody's pick. So that's what happens at a strip club. It is a strip club. So. All right, we got strip club experts here. All right, And I'll be on Memphis here plus the points. I like them on the money line probably today here to win this one without Ja today. And Mindy's going to be on the over here. Grizzlies and Heat. Any more looks like picks here? Ziggy, Heat and under. All right.
Uh-oh.
Ziggy's back. He's fading us.
Yep.
We're glad you're back, Ziggy. All right. Oh, good game here. Sixers, Cavs. The Cavs keep doing a nice job as well. It feels like sometimes we don't take the Cavs as seriously as we should. I mean, even with D. Mitch, sidelined there. But here you have the Sixers minus 2.5, and the total is 220.5.
Yeah, another one of these really low totals that we keep seeing here. I'm going to go with the 76ers today on well, I kind of like them on the money line, but I'll take them at minus 2.5 here. 76ers 5-0 over their last 5, putting up 125 a game. Cavs here 4-1, scoring 114 over their last 5. I'm going to go ahead and take the 76ers on the road.
Okay, I don't mean yeah. Again, like sometimes I kind of bait Mindy a little bit. Take this, take this. Maybe I want her to take this, but no, I agree with Mindy. Even though I was touting the Cavs a little bit, and I'm not disrespecting them here or at all. But I'll take the Sixers with you, Mindy, here on the road, especially. I think is what I'm kind of looking at in this one. We're seeing that move slightly moving to the over right now, just a half a point tick, but it is active at this point. Now, D. Mitch will be back for this game with that finger injury, but Jared Allen, he's questionable for this one. Looks like a pretty good injury report for the Sixers. McDaniels, my guy, he's out probably for this one, but I'll be on the Sixers with you on the road. I think it's going to be, looked at as an important game for both teams, and I'll take Sixers in this one. Here's the thing about it, Cleveland isn't an underdog. Well, they're 3-11 straight up as an underdog, and this one's not exactly a pick 'em, but at 2.5, and the Sixers. Certainly 34-13 as a favorite. I'm going to take the Sixers tonight with Mindy. Give us our first premium. Is there anybody interested here in this one? Ron says he wants the Cavs at home plus the points. Ferner asks if Mitchell's back. I do expect him in the lineup. Ziggy does like the under in this one, and 76ers spread or money line. I think he likes them both. Jim Chichiti does like the Sixers tonight. Thomas says the Cavs might not be physical enough. Maybe they're a little frail there. So, and Ron says he needs the Sixers to lose. He's rooting for him.
So he's betting against them just so, yeah, right. Helping his team out.
Yeah, see, I'm always like anti that, right? I mean, when I need the rival to lose, I often bet on them, so it eases the pain a little bit, but not when it comes to premium. We never not doing that. I'm just talking about
personal.
Yeah. My team's going to lose.
For Ron, yes.
Teams I root for, they're not known for their winning, unfortunately. So,
Tony, a whole week-long family reunion, huh? Nice.
Oh, nice. It's good to see Tony Livernessi back here today. Great. All right. Ron thinks the Cavs will take this one at home. I'm going to take the Sixers with Mindy here.
All right.
All right. Here they are. An AD is going to take the day off. Remember what I said, sometimes maybe these are the games you should be playing in, and then maybe take the games out where maybe you're big underdogs, but doesn't matter right now. AD looked great. D'Angelo Russell looked great. I mean, what a move, let's give the Lakers credit for the moves that they made. I mean, even now that with LeBron injured, look, things are looking up for LeBron. He has taken off the boot, just
That's cool.
getting ready. So LeBron will be back soon. But in this one, Mindy, the Lakers are a 3-point favorite, and the total is 230.
I'm going to go over the total, 229 up to maybe 230. Lakers now 2-1 over their last 3. We know they can put up some points. I feel like they can hit that 120 range here, even without AD. Rockets here 1-2, scoring 115 over 4-0. Lakers last 4 versus a team with a losing record. And 4-0 in the Rockets last 4 versus a team with that losing straight up record. Over 4-0 in the last 4 between these two teams here as well. I'm going to try over the total here today, even with missing some personnel.
Yeah, and I'm going to go with the Lakers. I'll finally do it. I'll give in. I know I've been fading the Lakers a little bit against paying the price a little bit on that, but I'm going to try them here without. I think they're getting a good number now since we know Davis is out of this game. But man, Russell's been strong. Hey, Fernando Mendoza. Hello to Fernando. He's going to take the Lakers on the money line here. Looks like Tyrone. He might just be saying like he's on. Are you there, Mindy?
I'm there. I'm here.
You're fine. I'm here. That might have been me because mine was spinning around too.
A little bit.
Okay. Ron on the Lakers here. Solo. Good to see Solo today. Deal Boyce on the Lakers. I know the price is going to be reduced because no AD, but to me, I think that just makes it a better situation for an achievable price here against the Rockets. Lakers know that every game's important at this point.
235.
Say it again, Mindy.
He said the total is 235 now. Maybe he's behind, or is it this one?
I'm showing 230 on Lakers Rockets. I don't see any movement yet, but let me scroll down and see who was saying that. I did notice that Sixer total we were just talking about continuing to rise. When I mentioned now it's up to 220, 221 and a half, 222. But back to this Lakers game now. I think TJ wants the over. Neil wants the over. And Kong's Clips also. Thomas, I think he might be saying that the game goes over because of, the Rockets just not a great team and Lakers playing well. Ferner, maybe Lakers +3. Brent will be on the Rockets here, though. Jeffrey's going to be on the Lakers. But I think he's a realist, too. I mean, he, in the game, but right now you got to be back in the Lakers. Jim's on the over. TJ's on the over. Oh, it was Tony that mentioned the 235. So, Rocco, wondering about the tennis. Maybe we'll go back to the Discord after I got, I went against Felix, Tommy Paul. Boy, he blew that match. I don't want to say he blew it. Felix played pretty great. So, the Kong Smash is the Lakers today. So, I'll be on the Lakers. Mindy is on the over here. And right, Thomas, it's a great point there because I would think a team like the Rockets, you saw how excited they were when they beat Boston. I mean, a young team like that, the beers were flowing. I mean, these guys aren't going to be hung over 2 days later. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the emotion of it. When you're, the worst team in the one of the worst teams in the league in the conference, and you beat Boston. You're going to party. You're going to have the big night of the night of the season, probably for those kids on the Rockets that night. So when you're coming off that, and now you got another game, hey, maybe they'll do it again. But that's the emotion of professional sports, I think. Okay. Hey, Mindy, it's over. Cuba is going to advance. They're going to Miami. They win it 4-3. I had a premium winner there.
On the under. Good job, Ramon.
9.5 today. So, hey, stay tuned at the end of the show. I'm going to bring you. I did tell you that I've got a play for you in the game on the premium side in the game between Venezuela and Israel that starts in about 2.5 hours. Stick around for the end of the game. I'm going to give you a free pick on the side in that game. So, all right. Here we go. Latifah says,
Latifah. As long as there's no pictures, so they're okay.
I'd like to hang out with Jalen Green at a strip club. And okay, here we go. Celtics and the Timberwolves. Celtics are favored by 5, 233.5.
Well, I'm looking to the under here, under 14-6, and the Celtics last 20 road games now versus a team with a winning home record, and the under 8-1 in the Timberwolves last 11 home games here as well. Gonna go under the total today.
Yeah, I got to try the under with you here, I would think, with Boston and Minnesota in Minnesota. I think that's how I would look at this game. Let's see what's going on in the chat. I mean, Boston's 11-22 to the under on the road. So it looks like Ziggy's on this game. So let's pop up his picks here because he's also got an NHL pick to go with it. So we'll put them both in there. Ron says he is going to be on the Celtics here. Man, that number looks so close to me. Gerardo giving his play out in that game. I'll have it for you also in just a few moments. Ron's on Boston here. Brent brings his numbers here. Join us in the Discord. Brent's been posting up his numbers a little bit in there. So thank you to Brent, bringing great content. So it looks close to me, Mindy. I'm going to take the under with you. I think, I would think maybe 230 looks a little bit tough to get to in this one. We know Minnesota also 15-21 to the under at home. So I think with these two teams, I'm willing to go under here. Let's get our second play out of the 4 so far. Kong says this might be a good spot for Boston to bounce back. Mindy mentioned, though, Minnesota, they aren't terrible at home, obviously. They're over 500 for sure. So Fernando may be considering the first and second quarter. Let's get that play going tonight on the under in Boston and Minnesota. All right. The Kings and the Bulls. It looks like a pick 'em here tonight. 237.
Why is this a pick? Like, I can't figure I can't figure it out. I don't see any injuries. I don't see much of anything. I'm taking the Kings. They're 2-1 over the last 3, putting up 124. Bulls 2-1, scoring 119. Kings are ranked first in scoring. Kings are 4-0 against the spread in the last 4. 4-0 in their last 4 road games. I need a little bit of help, Ramon.
Well, you're going to get it from me. I mean, I like the Kings. I don't know if the edge is so much you make it out. I get it, though. But the Bulls can have their moments, certainly. But I don't know. The Kings in this spot, the chat seems to be all over the Kings.
I don't know why it's only one as or a pick.
Ferner's on him. Ziggy wants to be on the over. Ron says Kings all day. TJ giving the arms. What is arms raised? I'm trying to remember what it says. It worked for me here, so maybe they fixed it.
That's the
yeah. Latifah's here, right? Yeah. Latifah, throw up a few emojis if you can, the ones that I have trouble with, because all of a sudden now I'm getting the TJ arms in the air in my chat. So maybe they fixed that. I sure would like that because now I can see it. Before it would say arms raised blue, arms raised blue, remember?
Maybe it's the new update, Ramon. Maybe you talked to him.
TJ's on the over. Ziggy says the spread says right. I get what
that's what I'm saying, but I can't find the edge for the Bulls in this one. That's what I'm trying to say.
Brent says, this is the one. Trust my numbers here, Brent says. Double says, and he's coming to us from Chicago, that the Bulls, are going to be hungry. They need these wins. And the Kings, they'd like to improve their spot. I'm sure they're pretty happy, though, with the way the season has gone so far.
Yeah, see, but Latifah's emoji looks different than TJ's emoji.
Okay, I'm getting there here. I do want to see that. Kong has a prop here today. Werner says he took the Kings yesterday. Oh, see? Okay, must be different because, yes, I'm not getting the right. I'm still getting from Latifa arms raise, blue body arms raise. Okay, thanks, Latifa. We tried.
Hers are on YouTube, mine on iPhone. Okay, that could be it.
Yep. I just feel bad when I can never put Latifa's, emojis on there, and I could do Ron when he's got the Han lock. Lock. He's on lock.
So JPZ needs to tell me why he's on the Bulls.
Okay. JPZ on the Bulls. I see it.
Yeah. Why are you taking the Bulls? Let me know.
Well, it's not going to be, again, talking about, right, talking about, they need it. I'm showing now the Kings, actually are 1-point favorite at some locations as well. So a little bit of a move here to the Kings. Some steam came in on the Kings as well. Okay, so TJ, he has it down a little bit. He's saying, yeah, I see what you're saying, Mindy. Maybe where they're punching it in. It's on my end, though, you guys. I got that one, Latifa. That one works. Is that the blue sad face?
It's cold, ice cold.
Oh, okay. All right. We're on this one here with the Kings. We've got 3 plays now. We're gonna do it with the Kings.
All right.
Mavericks and Spurs. The Mavericks on the road here, 5.5 and 231 against those Spurs, playing decent considering their terrible season.
Well, I just don't know, Ramon. I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and take the Spurs. They're 2-1. They're putting up 116 a game here. Mavs still can't score anything. That's the thing that I keep struggling with here with these folks. They're 0-3 now, only averaging 100 points a game. Mavs are just struggling. A lot of injuries. I'm going to take the Spurs and the points.
It feels like we almost got to get the Spurs now. I show the line just moved at the biggest square book online. It moved to 6, maybe because Kyrie's questionable. Maybe he'll be in there. We know there's no Luka. He's still out. Christian Wood, he's questionable. Hardaway, he's questionable. Now, the Spurs have injuries too. We know that. Looks like Johnson questionable. You don't know these guys as much. You guys do because you guys are big fans. But, the Langford, Jones, Branham, Bassey, they're all out. They have problems, but makeshift lineups, getting points at home. Spurs actually, showing some life. I'm going to take them with you. We'll do it. A premium on the Spurs. Why not? We know the Mavs are, the worst as far as the Mavs and the Heat, right? They could play the reverse spread bowl. But the Mavericks 14-30 as a favorite. Spurs aren't great against the number. They're not great at all, but like I said, they've shown some life of late. TJ says, just get off this game. Don't waste your time. But let's give Orlando credit for wins in 2 of their last 3, including the wins over Denver and Orlo. So, Mavs win your money one day, they'll lose it the next, I think is what TJ is saying there. So. Thomas says, give me the Spurs. The Mavs didn't look good. Ziggy says, I lean over and the Mavs. Brent says, He leans to the Spurs for some reason. Ron says Mavs, lay the points with the Mavs. TJ says, I'm done with the Spurs. They've won 2 out of the last 3 games. Kong says it's a Spurs spot. We're on the Spurs. I mean, this has got to be a spot. I mean, the Mavs are just awful. Oh, but Ziggy says maybe this is the spot for the Mavs. Yeah, I mean, I'd say if Kyrie's out, maybe the Mavs have a better chance. But just having him around is bad news. Okay. Boy, Mindy, we've got some plays here. Let's get to the last game on the NBA card here with the Warriors and the Clippers. The Clippers, a 3-point favorite, 234.5.
Well, I'm going to take this Clippers team to win and cover here at home. They're 3-0, allowing only 108 a game on the defensive side. Warriors now allowing almost 120 per game, 0-3. Clippers 27, 8-1 in the last 36, playing on 3 or more days rest. Clippers can take it here, -3.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take them at home. I'll take the Clippers with you. Let's lay the points. Warriors 9-24 now against the spread on the road. Clippers aren't anything special against the number, but we'll take them here. Ziggy's on them with the points. And I'll be on the Clippers here. Lay 3 points against the Warriors. Of course I will. Warriors on the road against the Clippers. In fact, I'm showing, though, right now, Mindy, I'll let you know that there's a move coming in. Let me see here. It is steam on the Warriors right this second, you guys. Take a look. We're going to get a much better price than this on the Clippers. Maybe there's some concern as to what's going on with the Clippers injury situation, but all we know is that, Powell is still out. And for the Warriors, they're not getting anybody back. So I guess maybe just the Sharps are coming in here. I mean, Kuminga's probable, but I'm not talking about, impact scoring players necessarily. Wiggins, he's still out. So, but there is action right now, no doubt about it. Take a look at your odds screens or your sports books. This one's down to 2 at a lot of spots. It's on the Warriors right now. And the total is moving much, much higher. And as far as I'm concerned, keep moving that total higher because I'm going to go the other way tonight. I'm going to be on the under. But for Mindy and I, we're just going to wait it out here at the end of the show. We'll lay these. I'll just call it like it is. 2 points. 2 points right now. I think, Mindy, we can get in there. Maybe there's some 2.5s, but you see right now, and yeah, Tony said just drop to 2. Ferner wants the Clippers -1.5 at the big book. Ziggy says lean Clippers. TJ says under. Yeah, anytime it's the Clippers at home, right? But here's the thing. So we've kind of been riding that. Clippers 8-25 to the under at home. Make note. Warriors are 24-8 to the over on the road. But I think still, to me, it's going up. That does worry me a little bit. I want to go under. We're going on the Clippers, though, for our pick here on the show. So, Kong says, you know what, yeah, maybe. Clippers, they got some support. And Brent gives us his numbers here.
Yeah, big variance there.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's called a premium, Brent.
Right.
Thomas on the under. That's the NBA. And we've got 5 picks, Mindy. Oh, boy.
We do. It's awesome.
All right.
Lots of winners for Team Steam today.
Good. Thanks to everyone for the picks, for the comments, for the stats, all that. Let's move to college basketball. Where we're back in the playoff. We're back in the play-in games. I saw one of the, Pitt won the game, and it said, tournament winner. But is that really is a play-in game? I mean, that to me is not a tournament.
It was, but it kind of talks about it is a tournament win. But
okay. I mean, then it shouldn't be a play-in game, right? But it gets back to that thing that I'm complaining about with, why do they play? Why does a team that's seeded 12th have to play an extra game?
Right.
But a team that's seeded
15.
13, right? They don't. So don't worry. It's going to be 90 teams next year, or in 2 years or something like that. Don't worry. Everybody's getting in.
Everyone's getting in. Keeping us in business, Ramon. Keeping us in business.
So we saw the games yesterday with Corpus Christi and Southeast Missouri State. Tight finish there. Corpus Christi, I think, got the money by half a point, and Mississippi.
Yeah, depending on where you got it, right? Because it was 4, 3.5. Yeah. So got it I know they got the money at the end, right?
So let's get rolling here. Texas Southern and Fairleigh Dickinson. And in this one, Texas Southern 2.5, and the total 147. Of course, this one's being played in Dayton, Ohio.
Yeah, so Fairleigh, they're 4-6 against the spread in the last 10. Texas Southern 5-5 against the spread in their last 10. I'm going to go ahead and take the over though in this one. It's 7-3 to the over for Texas Southern in their last 10 tournament games, and the over 4-1 in the Knights' last 5 neutral site games there as well. I'm going to go and try over the total here, Ramon, 147.
All right. Over for Mindy, Texas Southern FDU in the play-in in the tournament game, says Jeffrey. I better get it right. I want to say play-in, but
yeah.
All right, Mindy, I'm going to take FDU here. That's going to be my pick in this one. Let's see if anybody got anything here. Thomas Lewis said he's got Texas Southern in this one. And Jeffrey says fade the team from New Jersey and take Texas Southern. All right. Yeah, for me, I just think FDU, they're just a little bit better cover. I just feel a little more comfortable with FDU here. So FDU for Solo.
Han Solo.
I don't know what.
Or Han So Low.
I don't know where Solo.
Ron Han says Han Solo.
I don't know where Solo came up with their name. I don't want them to feel isolated.
Right. It's very punny.
All right, I'll take Texas Southern 11-20 against the spread this season, 4-12 against the spread as a favorite. Hey, I want to say hello to Demetrius Crandall here today. Great to have you, Demetrius. FDU all day. I'm with Demetrius today, Mindy. Me and Demetrius are going to the window with FDU. Mindy's on the over in game 1 of today's NCAA tournament action. All right, we're going to go in chronological order here. So let's start to take a look at some of the NIT action today. And this one with Santa Clara and Sam. Santa Clara on the road here, 4.5. Santa Clara is at home. Let me change it to versus anyway.
Yeah, you talked about these games.
Yeah, I believe, and there's 2 of them like this, and I should have done some better research, but I know Santa Clara is physically at home. I think they are the designated road team in this game. Maybe something's happening with another sport or whatever, but Santa Clara is a 4.5-point favorite, the total 142.5.
I'm going to go over the total here in this one as well. Santa Clara is this big, huge over team. They're 4-1 in the Broncos' last 5. Also 4-1 to the over in the last 5 following a loss. Sam Houston here. They're 40-19 overall on the road. I'm going to go ahead and take the over.
All right, Minu be on the over here with Santa Clara going up against Sam. And I'm going to take Sam in this one. I'm going to take him plus those 4.5 points now in this game. On the road, I'm taking Sam Houston. Thomas Lewis, I think this means he wants Santa Clara.
Right.
Sam Houston, 17-11 against the spread this year, 10-6 against the spread on the road. So I think, did I surprise Thomas here by coming in on Sam? Santa Clara 8-11 against the spread as a favorite this year. Take Sam plus the points. In NIT action today, let's continue on. Virginia Tech at Cincinnati. Cincinnati's a 5-point favorite here. The total 151.5.
What, am I on a streak of overs? I'm going to do it again. Overs 4-1 for Cincinnati in their last 5 games, following a straight up loss. 3-1 for the Bearcats' last 5 home games. Virginia Tech is all over. 6-1 in VT's last 7 games, following a loss. Going over this total as well, Ramon.
It's a crazy total, but I think I got to go over in this game. We did see some games go, there was some mixed results, I thought, yesterday in the NIT that didn't quite go like I was expecting. But I think with Virginia Tech, I mean, I would think they would go over in this one. They're 9-3 to the over on the road this season and 4-1 to the over as an underdog. So here is Kong's Clips is on Cincy. Thomas Lewis is on Cincy as well. Yeah, I might see this one on my card today, you guys. I like your picks on Cincy there. I'm going to, for show purposes here, I'm going to be with Mindy and take over 151.5. Big number here, but man, I would think that Cincinnati could get into the 80s here today. And I'll take the over. Mindy and I on the over. Brent says Virginia Tech horrible on the road. Yeah, just 2-9 straight up. And Cincinnati 15-3 straight up at home. So not only that, though, Virginia Tech pretty bad against the spread on the road. 3-9 ATS. Okay. All right, Mindy, we're on the over there.
All right.
It's a little college action. Let's see if we can come up with another one. Will mention Curtis Mann has the lock on Texas Southern there, the game we mentioned, but I'll just mention it.
Come on, Ramon.
All right. Let's get back to the NCAA tournament and take a look at this one with, make sure I got it right here, Arizona State and Nevada. Arizona State, a 2-point favorite, total 134. Again, we're in Dayton, Ohio. Second game here. Arizona State's got a couple players that were pretty good players for Nevada last year. They'll probably enjoy this matchup. Can they win?
I don't know. I'm going to go ahead, though, and take Nevada. They have the 26th best defense over the last 3 weeks here. Nevada 6-4 over their last 10. ASU 5-5 against the spread here, and the Sun Devils are 3-10 against the spread in their last 17 here overall. Not a real good spread team. I'm going to give Nevada a shot here against Arizona State, +2.
Yeah, I figured there'd be some discrepancies in the chat. You got Thomas on ASU, you got Solo on Nevada, you got Demetrius on Nevada. I'm going to agree with Mountain West. What can you say? They, got these teams in the tournament. Maybe Nevada was the surprise. That's why they're in this play-in game or this early round game. Brent says Arizona State. You can't argue the way they looked against USC. They did look good, but man, Nevada. I've got them with you, Mindy. I'm going to take these 2 points. I like Nevada to win probably myself. And let's take them, though. We'll take them plus the points. Give us another play today on the show. Thank you, Neil. Appreciate you so much, always coming in to join us and giving out your picks. Worked hard. It sounds like Neil works the night shift. So, nighty night, Neil. Wake up in time for the games here. Okay. And, Jeffrey says under in this one. Oh, Jeffrey, I don't know. All right. Anybody else? Because Mindy and I are on Nevada in this game. Nobody. Yep. Here's one more, maybe. Nevada. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I think Arizona State did attract a lot of attention with that SC game, but I want to be on Nevada here. Arizona State. They are 6-13 against the spread as a favorite. Nevada 19-11 against the spread overall this season. Let's take Nevada, Mindy.
Sounds good.
And one more, I believe, in the NIT. Mindy's favorite court to watch basketball.
That's right. I love it.
UCI against the Ducks. The Ducks are favored here by 7, 145.5.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those that almost all of the home teams in the NIT won yesterday, I think minus perhaps Rutgers.
Okay.
But I'm going to go ahead and take UC Irvine here with the points against Oregon. I still think Oregon, they have a good shot at winning this game, but I just think it's too many for this team, for me, that's been inconsistent scoring. Oregon, they're UC Irvine is 5-1 in their last 6 road games, and the Ducks are 2-6 in their last 8 home games. I'm going to go with Cal Irvine here plus the points.
All right, Thomas, I believe, will be on Oregon here, but TJ is going to be on the Anteaters. Brent says, don't forget about the Oregon injury situation in this game. They've got Dante out, Richardson out, Cousinard out as well. So Dante's questionable, I believe, the big man. So we saw yesterday, talked about, look at what Tony here is saying. Demetrius on Irvine. That meeting was back in December in Oregon. Irvine won here as a 16-point dog, 69-56. Brent says. And Brent does like Irvine here. It feels like, you watch some of these games, Mindy, you mentioned it. Okay, yes. Wisconsin, they did take care of business against Bradley. In fact, they, scored a big number there. But look what happened to Washington State.
Oh, yes, they were the other team that.
Yeah, they were in the same boat, right? Washington, well, not in the same boat, but they had played earlier, and Washington State, Eastern Washington came in and got the road win yesterday against Washington State. Villanova, you'd think they would, Liberty's had a good season, and they were favored in that game, but they were still up against, powerful Villanova, and Liberty came in and did the job yesterday, gave it out here on the show. So I don't know, some of those, teams did do pretty well yesterday, I thought, and some not so much, but I don't know. In this spot, I feel like Oregon, Irvine might be a little bit hungrier this season. Look, Irvine was no joke, 23-11 in their record this year. So,
correct, Zordon, correct.
Yeah, yep. They went in there and won the game. Really, I think Washington State. I don't think they were really ever in a spot to get back in the game. It seemed like. All right, so look at college basketball.
What was your official pick on that one? Are you going with Irvine?
Oh yes, absolutely, Mindy. Okay. I'm sorry about that. We're on Irvine in this one together, taking the points. I think they'll hang in there for sure. All right, don't forget we have more previews of games with Tony on the YouTube channel. He's got every game previewed in college. So every game. Youngstown State, Oklahoma State, Alcorn and North Texas. I've got a preview on the total in that game in our leaderboard video. Also, Utah Valley and New Mexico. I've got a preview on the total in that game. Tony's got the side for you on his preview. And also Tony looked at the other games, Central Florida and Florida, Moorhead and Clemson. Women's tournament also today getting started.
A lot of folks rooting for them Hawkeyes here. I saw they sold out tickets in like an hour and a half.
Yeah, it's going to be tough this year. South Carolina looks like, obviously the team to beat, but
sure.
There'll be upsets. All right, let's go to hockey. We got a 4-game card, and then we'll get you everybody out of here. Thank you to everyone joining us today. And, well, let's get it started, Mindy, on the hockey card. And
do it.
We saw the big card yesterday, but let's see what we got on the 4-game card here today. Going to start off with the Buffalo Sabres on the road. Oh, yeah. Buffalo here on the road against the Caps. But the Caps are favored, of course, but not by much.
Well, I'll take the Capitals here at home. I think we were talking about perhaps Ovechkin might be sitting, it sounds like. Both teams here 1-2 over their last 3. Sabres now are allowing just an absolute ton of goals. 5 per game. Capitals are allowing 3. Capitals here ranked 13th in goals against here. Sabres 26th in goals against yet. And the favorite in this matchup head-to-head is 43-19 in the last 62 meetings, Ramon. I'm going to take the Capitals here at home.
Yeah, they're asking about Ovi's status here. No doubt about it. This game is pretty closely rated. I mean, Buffalo, they are tough on the road. He's still listed as questionable, but a lower body injury, does kind of make it feels like tough. And they'll be missing some depth possibly at on the left side. Milano also questionable in this one. So maybe missing some guys there. Buffalo, man, they're just really on the road. Here's Ziggy. I think he likes the over. Look, I can see it. I could see Mindy talked about, the way the scoring's going. Here's Latifa wants Washington as well. I'm actually going to take the under in the game at 6.5. I know these defenses are pretty weak, but and Latifa says and over as well. I know I'm going to be against you guys. Remember, Washington's 11-19 to the under at home. It's Buffalo that comes in with the scoring, and Buffalo's, right there is one of the best road teams in the league as far as profitability is concerned. You're always getting a good price. Here, maybe not so much. Jim says over City. And, boy, the goals have been flying. So, you know how it's been going for me a little bit in hockey with because, I'm going to be on so many unders. I'm going to be on another under here in this game. I'm going to take under 6.5. I know I'm against the chat here for sure. It's a challenge with me in the chat all the way in this.
It happens, Ramon. It happens.
And Scott says they'll be playing without any goalies. That should make it easy.
Right. I got burned on that Jets last second, allowing a open netter. I tell ya, it's crazy, those open nets.
Yeah, especially when you have the an under and it's like 4-2 with 5 minutes left. Right.
Saw that all day yesterday.
Curtis gave out his lock. I'll just mention it. We're on the hockey, but I'll mention he's Irvine's lock there for Curtis. All right.
That's
the
money line.
Well, what happened? The Avalanche, they blitzed my Canadians the other night.
Right.
They are playing well. They're at Toronto, though. This should be a hot one. And Toronto's favorite. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm going to go ahead and defer to the total. I'm going to go ahead and go over in this one. Avalanche here, suddenly, like you said, a little bit of a surprise here, scoring about 4 goals a game. Leafs are doing just a little bit more than that even, about 4.67. Both are really good here on the power play. They'll take advantage. The Leafs are second, Avalanche sixth. The overs hit 3 of the last 4 between these two teams head to head as well. I'm going to go over that 6.5.
Guys, take a look at your screens right now or your sports book. Colorado is on the move. We've seen 15 cents get locked off of this price here in just the last few minutes, and the steam is coming in on Colorado. I was going to go on Colorado. Now I'm really going to be on Colorado. I like Colorado in this one today to come in and beat the Leafs. They seem like they're really hot right now.
Well, look at that too, Ramon. It went from like 155 to 130. That's quite a bit of go on the Avalanche.
Yeah, it's big time steam right now for sure. Colorado, they are missing players, but they're mostly long term injuries right now. So we know that the Leafs are going to be missing defenseman Luke Shane. All right, Jim with Mindy here on the over. Kong, I'm taking them on the money line here today. I'm taking the Avalanche on the money line as a dog. And Z says not great in the revenge spots. So look, Toronto. This is a good matchup. I mean, you can't discount either of these teams from doing some damage in the playoffs, or even I know Mindy's on the over. But Colorado, man, they've been having some solid goaltending. I am worried that there might be working their goalie into grinding him down into the ice a little bit. Colin will side with me on Colorado here. Toronto's the better, they have the better record, no doubt about it. This is a big move, a big professional move, I would think, here on Colorado today. So Toronto 24-7 at home, no joke. Colorado 19-11 on the road. Tony sounds like he's taking Colorado with me, unless he's just, yeah. All right. Fleury's the only confirmed goaltender, I think, here today so far, and the Wild are a favorite on the road at $1.35, 615.
Yeah, so you got, under versus over team. I'm going to go ahead and go over. Both teams 2-1 in their last 3. Wild, they've been scoring, right around 4 goals. It's just that they kind of allow not much here on the opposition. But we know the Blues, they can get some done here as well. They're scoring 4 goals a game. Over is 11-5 in the last 16 meetings here between these two teams, and 5-2 to the over in the last 7 in St. Louis. Looking for a big one today, going over the total of 6.
Well, you'd think I'd go with you, Mindy.
I would think.
St. Louis is playing, but Minnesota, we know that Minnesota is pretty darn solid on the under. So TJ's on the Wild here. Thanks, TJ. We'll see you later.
Bye, TJ.
Appreciate you. And Thomas says he's with you here on that one. Ziggy, I don't know if Ziggy's talking about this game on the under or not. I'm just going to wait and see maybe what he said. But for me, I'm gonna end up on the Wild here. Mindy, they've been, obviously pretty strong of late. I mean, they're not losing games right now. So Gary says, where do you go? And we're going to tell you in just a second, Gary. Stay tuned. We'll tell you how to get those premium picks. Or I don't know if maybe he means the premium picks here on the show, Mindy.
Oh, I think he said, do you two have premium plays? So I'm guessing maybe our individual plays. So yeah, Ramon will show you how to navigate those at tonyspicks.com.
Yeah, we'll do it while you're putting in the plays. We'll go over there and check it out. Here's Latifah's on Minnesota and the over with you. Yeah, I don't know. I worry about it a little bit. Minnesota's 16-31 to the under as a favorite.
I know.
Thomas says, don't forget the play at the end. And I'll just say Gerardo kind of gave it away. I think we're already on the same side there a little bit. Oh, great, Gary. Thank you. And Latifa says she's got it at 7 goals here. I would think, Latifa, with all due respect, if I've got Minnesota, I've got to go with the under. That's, I think that's a correlated move. I guess it could still go over. Minnesota's not exactly scoring, They're getting it done with goaltending and defense. So and Ziggy wants the under here. Looks like Ziggy will be on the same side as me a little bit on the total here. All right, one more. Islanders and Ducks. Islanders are going to come in as a big road favorite, Mindy.
I know there's so much of me that wants to try the Ducks, but not at like minus 165. I don't want to do that. But both teams here 1-2 over their last 3, with the Islanders scoring only 2 goals a game. Ducks are scoring 3. Ducks are, still ranked 31st in goals for. The under 10-2 in the Islanders last 12. 4-0 the Ducks last 4. Under is 6-0 in the last 7. 6-0-1 in the last 7 meetings in Anaheim. I'm going to go under the total. That's why I think the Ducks can get it done. Kind of like how you're talking about if you like a certain team being within a goal or so, that's kind of how it would have to go for you. But yeah, my play is going to be on the under. I liked it better at 6 too, by the way.
I'll be your Huckleberry. I'll take Anaheim here plus the goal and a half at minus 160 against the Isles today.
Oh, but 160 though.
Yeah. Well, what can I do? I mean, the price.
No, I know. I got you.
Yeah,
I got
the price is the price. I'll take them. Take the Ducks to hang in there. Here's Ziggy on the Islanders on the money line. Mindy on the under 5.5.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, these two. You definitely think when you think of this game, I would think that you definitely look to it being maybe under 6. Anaheim, they give up so many goals sometimes, though it really can get ugly in a hurry.
True.
I will mention the Islanders 11-21 to the under as a favorite, so that's a lot of support there for what Mindy's talking about.
Well, good. I'm going to root for Ramon and those Ducks. How about that?
Go Ducks. That's the show. That's the show. I'll give you the pick here on the other game, though, on the World Baseball
Classic that
I promised. But Mindy will type in the plays, and I'll go over to Tony'sPicks.com.
So we have no premium on hockey today, Ramon.
Oh, boy. Well, yeah, that's fine. Because
this is a short card, though.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we did have some winners yesterday. We can talk about the Lightning and the Devils under. We won, remember? We also had Ottawa and Edmonton over that we won. So we also won easily Blue Jackets and Sharks over.
I guess.
I got a little too excited with unders yesterday.
Well, obviously, I did too. All right.
Go over to Tony'sPicks.com and click on maybe the All Cappers tab here. And there in the All Cappers tab, you'll find all of the handicappers there. And if you scroll down, say, and choose Mindy, for example, you can see all of her packages that are available for purchase, including her long-term subscriptions. And so if you wanted to get involved with just a short term where, look, I don't want to tell you how to do it, but here for Mindy, 3 plays for $25. Now, if you're going to do that, no problem. I mean, these are solid plays. I mean, look at Mindy's track record this year. She's up well over 2,000 units in $100 plays, but at $25, 3 plays, about $8 and change a play. You're going to want to, play a couple hundred, I would think, on those games. If that's a little bit more than your comfortability. If it's not, that's great too. But if you're more maybe $100 player or something, maybe that's where you grab the multi-packages. So say you take a look at Mindy's monthly here, you can get it for $3.29. Just click on the buy now button. It's added to your cart. There it is. It pops right up. You see the price. Don't forget, add the promo code. You go to the little checkout here, as you see, and don't forget, enter the promo code Tony T, and it applies it, and then boom. Oh, look at that. I've just saved $65 off of that. And for 30 days for just $263, that's a little bit, obviously about $9 a day or so. And with Mindy, you're going to get, I would say, anywhere from 5, 6, 7. As we approach the tournament, I would imagine, Mindy, you're going to be 9, 10, 11 plays somewhere in there. So you could be looking at less than $1 a play. It benefits Mindy and I tremendously to keep us on the show, to keep us working as professional handicappers. People say, if you guys are so good, why do you need to go on because it's fun. We're meeting all of you guys. All I do,
everyone to win.
It's a sad life. I just sit here watching sports all day, talking on Twitter and YouTube and watching games. What a pitiful life.
We do lots of shows, me and Ramon together, tag teaming it.
So that's pretty much it. I would subscribe right now and click yes, but Mindy already gives me all of her plays. So, it's pretty easy there. So, but anyways, that's how you do it. And then place your order, right there here at the checkout. You could use the PayPal. You could use the Visa. So that's how you do it. That's pretty self-explanatory. Yeah. Yep. And again, click on the All Cappers tab, find the handicapper that's hot, the one you want to go with, and, check out the leaderboards. I'll just mention that
Ramon's hot, Tony's hot.
Yeah. So far for the year, I'm up almost 3,500. And those are just in $100 plays. I would imagine if you've been playing my plays since the start of the year that, oh, look, Ramon's hot, whatever. He's hitting, the 54% there on all plays. So, all right, that's how you do it. All right, Mindy's got the plays kind of coming in here. Let's take a look at
they're in.
Okay, great. Here they come in college basketball. Irvine.
Oh, yeah, Ramon, he wanted to know, too, that we do have the 2-for-1 capper. So what you can do is you can go ahead and do the 2-for-1, get the Mindy Ramon special. Ramon likes to say that, you buy Mindy full price, get Ramon half, but it's been the other way lately. You'd get Ramon full price, Mindy half price. And it's a nice way that you can get both of our premium picks all at the same time. I mean, why not go that route? It's probably your best bet, actually.
There it is, the 3-day. I'll just say the 3-day because then it takes you through the first 2 days. It takes you today and then the big Thursday, Friday. Maybe that'll get a bankroll started a little bit. So you pick the first capper there, and then you pick the second capper there, and you click the buy now, and all of a sudden I can't buy my own plan. What?
What? Why not? Why can't we cook the books, Ramon?
All right. Well, that's kind of how you get there for the 2-for-1 capper special. 3 days for $149. Know that that's going to, benefit Mindy and I. Yeah, we're on commission a little bit. Helps to support the site too, but we don't look at it like that. I mean, we're honored to be part of the platform with Tony and all of the subscribers watching the shows and everything like that. So no problem there. All right. So there is Irvine, Nevada, Virginia Tech over. That's what we're doing in college ball. NBA, Clippers, Spurs, Kings, Celtics, and Sixers. All right.
We're ready to go.
Thank you, Jim. We appreciate it. I appreciate you very, very much. I want to thank to all the subscribers. I don't know, Mindy, if I just, everyone's just loving subscribe, but it just seems like since I've been doing well over the last 6 weeks, my subscriptions have gone up a lot. So I don't know if that's coincidence or maybe they just like me. I don't know, but
both. you're likable, and you win. I mean, why not, right? Oh.
Yep, Tony T, all one word.
Because they're part of the team. They need to be there for their team. That's why they're there when they're injured. I mean, if you're on any sports team, that you've played ball with, you know that. I mean, I broke my thumb my senior year and I didn't go leave in my team. I sat there on the bench. I was ready in case I needed to be a pinch runner. You're there to support your team. That's what you do as a teammate. That's why.
I saw Kevin ask that yesterday, and I thought he was kidding. But actually, it's not always the case, Kevin. I think a lot of times you'll see players that sometimes aren't at the game, especially in football. I noticed
that's different though. Like if you can only travel a certain amount of folks on a squad, right?
All right. Thanks, Doubles. Thanks, Thomas. Thanks, Gary. Thanks, Kevin. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for being with us on the morning steam. We'll let you get out of here and get ready for the day. Oh, I almost forgot, Mindy, what we're doing.
Yeah, college or your baseball game, right?
Yeah, let me give you a free one coming off a win just now. So I don't want to necessarily, like I said, I think Gerardo.
So far, the only game I asked for my free pick, it won. Ramon gave it to me. So I would take his advice.
Well, Gerardo kind of gave it away a little bit here.
Oh, yeah.
And I think it sounded like he got the best of the number. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give out Venezuela minus 6.5 runs today against Israel. You know, Venezuela just had their win 10-0, and it got pulled back to 7-0 because of the run rule there. And for betting purposes, they return it back to the previous inning. So take Venezuela today against Israel. They're playing extremely well. They're already 3-0. They're in the next round as well. There's not a lot of motivation here for them, but I just think they're overall obviously what's Jock Peterson isn't doing anything so far for Israel. So thank you, Thomas. Thank you, everybody. Venezuela minus 6.5 today against Israel. That one comes up in 90 minutes, and it's a free play for you in the World Baseball Classic. A little later on, also this afternoon, starts right when our game day picks show, Mindy, 3 Eastern, noon Pacific. It's going to be Mexico and Canada. Mexico favorite here, minus 275, minus 1.5, minus 200 on the run line. The total 10.5, and might have a little premium action, I'll just say, in that one. So talking about a couple guys getting our picks today, might have a little premium for you in the middle of the day. Also going to be probably back involved in some more tennis, despite some bad beats yesterday. So, all right, great job, you guys. Great show, great picks, great comments from Team Steam in the chat. Appreciate everyone joining us for the show. We'll be back tomorrow. And don't forget, we'll be back on Friday as well.
That's right.
Shows the next 2 days with the NCAA tournament. So for Mindy Hahne, I'm Ramon Scott. Thank you for joining us.
Bye-bye.